Hi, adventurers. I am Anna Berry, a performer. I like to call myself a performer because I can perform in many ways as an actress, as a voiceover artist, as a dancer, as a singer, as a journalist, an interviewer, MC, personality, right? When we're performers, we use our body as our instrument, which means we often have to say yes. Can you do this? Yes. Even if you can't, say yes, because I bet you can, right? If you're a performer. All right, today I want to talk a little bit about personalizing lines, especially when it comes to drama. I am grateful for my time I got to spend in New York studying at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts. I also studied in London at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts. Now I'm going to give some more Shakespeare lessons down the road, but right now I want to use some of the tricks of the trade, the Shakespearean trade, and share them with you when it comes to personalizing a script and especially a line, right? And so we're gonna digest just one line and an emotional line, right? So I want you to pick a line that you're working with. Maybe you're already working with it. Maybe you are aware of one that you've worked with before that was challenging, or one that you know of that you want to work on. So I want you to get a line that you're familiar with, and if you don't have one, then I would like for you to make up something, and it can be as simple as, "I'm sorry," or "I don't love you anymore," or "He's dead," or "This is the greatest day of my life," right? So I want you to either make up a line or find a line, okay? Here we go. So I have kind of a 5-step process when it comes to lines and how do we translate them in an authentic way. All right, so my first step is to understand that your character is a human, right? Let's just say, sometimes if we're playing like The Mandalorian or something, maybe not. But let's say your character is a human, okay? Humans have flaws. Humans have virtues. Humans have addictions and quirks. Humans have kind of miraculous powers and personality attributes or defects, right? So I want you to understand that your character is human. And then I want you to take that character into a piece of paper and a journal. And I want you to just write all about yourself as the character, right? Lady Macbeth, right? She is married. She is a mother. She is seeking revenge. She is 51 years old. She is suffering from bad indigestion because she eats hog legs for dinner and greasy corn and potatoes, and she's allergic to red wine, but she still drinks it, right? And it's causing her skin to break out, and she's mad at her mother, and her mother never gave her any attention, and she would always yell at her and lock her in her room, and she would never cook meals for her, right? So you're writing this down in the first person. You know, "I never got to do this," or "I always wanted to," and "how dare them," right? And you start to come up with these emotions, okay? So as you're writing in the first person of your character, emotions start to come up, okay? So I want like a page or two, right? Just free writing. Just let the mind go. Right. And I remember when I was 14 and then I traveled to this place and I fell in love and I was married without my consent, get into it. So once you have that journal of the first person account of yourself, or "I like chicken wings and I put my hair in buns," right? It can be whatever. Then I want you to go back and I want you to circle the emotions or the sentences that bring up emotion. And I want you to either write it down if it's not already on there, or find the emotion, circle it. "I'm angry at my mom for not paying attention to me." Or you will find a sentence you wrote, "I never was heard as a child? Okay, what does that bring up? Anger, write it down, or sadness. So you have all these emotions written on this page. Now, I want you, so you write, you journal, you find what the emotions are, and they can be all over the place, right? Let's have at least 3 strong emotions. Now you personalize it, okay? So now, and this is the hard part, right? In some acting techniques, there's Mamet, there's Meisner, there's Stanislavski, there's all these different type of techniques. But for me, I like to personalize it. Then you close your eyes and you ask yourself, when did I feel this emotion? And this is the scary part of being an actor, performer, is it brings up some pain. It brings up some uncomfortable memories and feelings. And take care of yourself when you're doing this. But when did I feel angry at my mom? Maybe it wasn't my mom. Maybe it was a teacher or my father or a sister, right? It's someone else, but it brought up that same emotion that your character is feeling, right? The sad, angry, rich, juicy, violent emotions. And then it could also be I feel empowered, I feel on fire, I feel alive, I feel sensual, I feel excited, I feel in love, right? The same, get into that, go within and remember those moments. And that's what you write down, right? You can write down, my sister, right? If it brings that up. Or it can write down, oh, my first boyfriend, Johnny, right? Johnny. So that you look at it and you remember, okay? So now you put those emotions into the lines, right? And maybe you stomp around your house. You're like a line from Lady Macbeth. That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold, right? You over exaggerate. Or maybe it's love. It's like, that which hath made them drunk hath made me bold because I love you, right? You put the emotions into the line, into that one line, right? The emotion of anger and sadness, the emotion of joy and ecstasy, whatever it was that you brought up in that journaling, okay? Do that 100 times. Walk around the block, right? Do your dishes and say it with the emotion. Try different emotions. Then pick one that feels right. What's the real emotion, right? What's the one that goes with the line, it goes with the scene, it goes with the character? Pick it, work on that, digest it for a day, for a week, for months, for years. And now, I want you to play the opposite. So if I'm Lady Macbeth and I'm angry, right? I'm vengeful, I'm angry, I am going to play the opposite. Play curious. That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. Play excited. That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. Crazy. That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. Right? Complacent. That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. Right? You mix it up. You go to the extreme. You find what it is, and then you play the opposite, okay? And you can also do that while getting into your body, right? The embodiment of the script, of the line, will really help. First of all, it helps memorization. It also helps the personalization, right? So you can do push-ups. You can do jumping jacks, get on your treadmill, go for a walk, and just play with what that one emotion is, and then give it an opposite, right? So another trick is, once you find what it is, right, and it feels right to you, you're going to say it to the person, right? So Lady Macbeth to Macbeth, right? What if you switch it up? What if you say it to your husband or your wife? Try it. Like, try saying it to the person in the scene, and then go practice with a friend. Hey, honey, say it. Just change it up a little bit. say it, the way you say it to your partner is going to be different than the way you say it to your child, than the way you say it to your boss. So this is going to color all of the intention behind the why. Why are you here? And here's the fun part. When it comes to the audition, when it comes to the performance, right? When you're acting it out, you let it all go. Literally let it all go. There's no more. It's already in you. You've embodied it. You've gone to the extremes. You've figured out what works, what doesn't work. You let it all go. You stand up there. You breathe. The line just comes out. The emotion will be in the eyes. The emotion will be in the tone. The emotion will be in the heart and the gut, the memory, the intention, right? It'll be in there, so embodied that when you say it, it is so natural. It's so personal to you. It's your language. It's no longer Shakespeare's or Mamet's. It's yours. Good luck.